Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Arnav with us from DilSeva Foundation. Good. I
Hi,
guess
Professor
you
Kevin.
are, my friend. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I just living the dream. So let's jump right in. Tell me a little bit about DilSeva Foundation. Why did you start that?
Actually, recently, well, I lost both of my grandparents. So that was very, the saddest part for me because they're very close to me. And in India, especially, you live with your grandparents as well as your parents. So they were like, my second parents, the closest to me in the whole home. And after losing them to both to the heart attacks and heart diseases, I felt an urge within me that I didn't know how to basically it's like body gives you symptoms before there's any heart problem that comes to a person. So if you can identify that, things that the body shows, or probably how to perform a CPR, or maybe save that spontaneous thing, maybe you can prevent this whole disaster to happen. And that is a very big thing in the whole world, that there is no heart health awareness. Like, if you want to perform a CPR right now, of course I know, but other people do not know. That time I was not with my grandparents, and if I would have been there, it would have been my duty to perform a CPR first when they're going through a heart attack. There are some basic things that you should know in this thing. So that is what inspired me to open DilSeva, and that is what I aim for, providing health care issues, providing treatments for them, and overall generating awareness through workshops and seminars and all of that.
So tell me how you're making this information available to other people so they can also learn it.
So we have just opened all of our LinkedIn accounts, Instagram accounts. We're going to be posting tutorials that, what should you do in case suddenly something like this happens, and what are the symptoms and all of these things. So we are going to be there with YouTube shorts and YouTube videos and Instagram reels and Instagram videos, and also a certain awareness on LinkedIn.
I like that because unfortunately, a lot of people don't know what to do. So you're afraid to
Mhm.
do the wrong thing, so you do nothing. You're like, well,
Yeah, yeah,
think I might know how to do it, but because you haven't been trained, you try to do nothing. So
yeah.
what's the big picture, crystal ball time? What are you hoping to accomplish with this idea?
So the picture, of course, what I'm aiming for is really big. I want to make this a global thing where everyone on this planet knows that there are certain symptoms that you should be aware of in case, your body is showing you certain things and it's not right. And what if something happens? You should know the immediate thing to follow up with it. You can always not go to a doctor to show everything, You should know certain things and certain skills yourself so that, you can save yourself from that tragedy to happen. So the global picture is, of course, providing this information globally through people. And of course, right now I've started with treatments for my local community, like, the community I live within and the people around me, underprivileged Indians, especially right now. And the global picture would be, making this available for every other person who cannot afford echocardiograms or, heart related surgeries or anything like that.
I like what you're trying to do because unfortunately, especially we get a little older, we dismiss
Mhm.
things. Well, not really feeling that great. My left arm's tingling, sign of a stroke, and you're like, I
Yeah, yeah,
probably just slept on it wrong, or we dismiss things. So the
yeah.
job we can do in educating people, going, okay, look, you have all the classic signs of having a heart attack. Please don't
Right,
just be like, just go lay
right.
down for a little while. It'll be fine, just having a bad day. The more you can educate people,
Mhm.
catch it early to not have to go through what you went through. That's kind of
Of
amazing.
course.
So, what's the best way for people to reach out to you if they'd like to learn more about the foundation?
Of course. So we have our Instagram account, which is just as our name, DilSeva. And then we have our LinkedIn account. We have just opened our YouTube account with the same name. So they can just search us up. They can get relevant information. If under us, any of their families are in need of any sort of surgery help or anything like that, they can reach out to us for that as well. So if they even want to fundraise, help us in fundraising and volunteer for anything, they can do that as well. So anything that, related to heart health and related to underprivileged community help. So of course, we're always there for helping them.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.